Okay. This is gonna be a very short live stream because friends are on the way. While you see my beautiful red hoodie in the background, as you'll likely recognize this from previous live streams when it calls. I like that red hoodie. But yo, what's up? How you doing, everyone? Good to have you here. Good to have you here. It's gonna be a very short live stream because, as mentioned, friends are coming. They are welcome since 3 p.m. It's now 3:15. They can arrive any moment, basically. I know that a couple of friends are coming in about 15, 17 minutes. I still wanted to go live, talk a little bit about the price action. So Tim is also on his way. He's already in the car. Tim, where are you driving at the moment? And also, who are you with? Because I can't imagine you're not on your phone while driving. That is, but yo, good to have you here. Biscuit, QZ World, Joshua Davidson, what's up? Luis Amandi, Semedi Putra, welcome. Good to have you here. Good afternoon, MS. What's up? Tim, natuurlijk. Fredondo, welcome. Hamza, welcome as well. Joshi, what's up? Waiting badly. It's gonna be a short one, but short and sweet. Now, Oksana, what's up? Short squeeze. Downside on Monday. Eventually, we expect a bit of a retracement, but let's first analyze the chart again. He needs to warm up the pig. That's true. Mr. Stein is going to bring the meat, no? Boom, boom, shake the room. What's up, mindless musician? Mido, good to have you here as well. Who needs friends? Yeah. Keep wondering. Mike D, how you doing? Welcome. Good to have you here. Crazy Potato, good morning. Samuel. By Utrecht. Okay, Utrecht, so that's another 15, 20 minutes, I guess. Okay. When you're here, I'm gonna quit the stream. But yo, Samith, welcome as well. So let's get started because I know but I emailed you about joining Koens. I see. I will make sure to go through my email probably tomorrow morning because my email starts to get a bit full. So I do keep track of my email, of course. So I'm quite up to date actually with the emails, but because also the Koens Setups channel and Trades channel and giving people the right role. So I'm gonna make sure to answer you. But now my friends are coming, so I probably won't be on my laptop. Maybe later tonight, or at least tomorrow morning. Also, since the setup that we had at pretty much the low 57.6k, there hasn't been any other setup that I've shared, even though there were a couple of like trades, let's say. But yeah. Anyway, we hit the monthly naked point of control. Very nice. Let's jump to the 4-hour time frame. Do the analysis short. Chatting and Q&A because my friends are literally in the car driving here and they are in the live stream as well. Oh, Bill, welcome. Elaine, hi from IJmuiden. Hello from Gouda, vanuit Gouda. Good morning from Calabasas. Rob, did you move, right? You moved places because it was LA, but now you moved to Calabasas, it seems, no? Okay, let's get started. I saw a couple of alternatives, from GZ in the Discord group about how this range is counted. Holy moly, because I'm in a hurry, my English goes downhill. So I got tagged in the group, and just before I got online, I had a quick scroll through to see what's been happening. And GZ shared this, so a potential W, then a wave X and Y. So that's a double zigzag with a triangle in a wave X over here. Usually not too big of a fan of triangles. I mean, arguably it's possible. Wave X can be very big. Double zigzag though, wave X finished below the 0.7 Fibonacci from W, but the peak, wave A, went above, which is definitely, I don't know, it's not preferred. So I don't really like the triangle scenario as usual, I suppose. And then there was here, yeah, the double zigzag, also not a fan. So it's just there's always a probability to attach to a double zigzag, either W, X, and then a Y, or WXY. The problem is that X in both cases went above the 0.7 Fibonacci, which makes a double zigzag very unlikely. So it's just probabilities, but So let's at least go over the scenarios that I have on my chart right now. And the first one here is a 3-wave corrective structure expecting a move towards the upside afterwards, where currently we're working on a wave X, A, B, C expanding flat, common target of wave B, very nicely respected, and we want to see an impulse to the upside taking the high of A. After wave X, we're looking for a 3-wave move down, either in a zigzag, which is most common for a wave Y, a flat structure, a little bit less common, but still quite a common pattern, of course, and then a triangle, which is the least common pattern in a wave Y. Not like, just to repeat, it is important wave C goes above wave A, right? Else we have a running flat A, B, C, C not taking the high of A and then falls down, but that is very, very, very rare, never preferred unless all of the other stuff fails. And if wave C, in other words, if an impulse to the upside can't make it above wave A and we start to retrace, probabilities actually become higher for the most bullish scenario where your low is in, and this is a wave 1. You're going to look for 2 and then a wave 3 to the upside. So actually the current structure that we have here to the upside is quite important for the probabilities considering the 4-hour scenarios. Now on the 30-minute chart, this move to the upside here, counted as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now arguably because of this move towards the upside, right, it is another high on lower volume, which is what you want to see once you enter the 4-5 area. And the scenario that I shared earlier in the week with the, several 1-2s here is still very valid. It depends on how many 4-5s we actually get. Because in this scenario here, which is the normal impulsive structure, a normal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have a diagonal in wave 1. Works absolutely fine. We have a wave 1 zigzag, 2, 3 zigzag, 4. This is also a 3-wave structure. And then a 5 zigzag, get your wave 2, and then you move up in a wave 3. So that works, right? Even though wave 2 is very, very shallow. But because of this move to the upside, there's an alternative that I'll show you in a second. Because after this wave 2, we have a small 1, 2, 3, range in 4, and a 5. Preferably your wave 3 is finished here. Because you can count an internal 5-wave structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Done. Because this range, compared to this, it already starts to belong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It just makes sense. Ending wave 3 somewhere here, then get a 4, and eventually a wave 5. Now, wave 4 can be long, right? It is no problem for all of this price action to still be part of a wave 4. Could even be a potential flat here. It is very high for a flat, so that is a lower probability. If we look for an A, B, and then a wave C, wave B touched the 1.618 taken from this high to the low, which lowers probabilities for this high to be part of a wave 4 in a flat, A, B, C. Even though preferably we end wave 3 here in this particular scenario, and we look for a retracement in the wave 4 box, 236, 05, 62, 3, 61, 1. Invalidation, 60.5k. And then we look for a 5 up. This retracement here is too shallow, right? These fibs here are taken from the low of 2 to the high of 3, but you can see the price didn't touch even the 236. Yeah, even if I move it up just a little bit. Now the minimum, absolute minimum target for a wave 4 is the 146, which is hit, but that is very rare. So it's not even in my template that I usually have, right? If I go to my wave 4 targets with an extended 3, this is just your common target area for 4, and the 146 is very rare. It is touched, but it is not preferred, at least though. So it's quite a bit of interesting price action. Looking at this local move to the upside, however, so far we have a move up, move down, and a move up ending on high volume. So the flat scenario, even though we hit the 1.618, it's not great probabilities for a flat. But if this is part of an impulse, let's say a potential 5, we need continuation. The highest amount of volume is in the latest move to the upside, meaning this has to be a 1-2 structure. This is your 3 to the upside on high volume. 5, you at least want to take the high once more if this is a bullish structure, right? Now, if we are looking for a 3, 4, 5, it also means you're not allowed to hit the 0.618. So we take one from the low to the high, and the 0.5 has been hit. Absolutely fine, but the moment price hits the 618, we expect price to move to the downside, likely gonna take these lows. Interesting, no? Because else we just have a simple 3-wave structure and we move down, take the lows, and we might actually visit lower prices, which includes the daily naked point of control at 61,750, right? That's the, arguably that's your best area of support in this structure here. Sorry for the lag. I actually put the internet cable out. Yeah, but it's just a short stream. So preferably, if we want to remain bullish and not drop below these lows, you want to hold the 618, which is sitting at a 63.5K. Important level. Let me actually put an alarm here. Okay. Now the alternative is a multi 1-2. And I had this on my chart earlier this week. I'm not sure if I even still have this scenario. I don't think so. But basically, in a nutshell, is you have a wave 1, 2, and then eventually 3, 4, 5. Right? That's your highest degree Elliott wave structure. And then you have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And then guess what? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you have another 1, 2. This one is very big though. Right. So then you have a longer stretched out 1, 2, or this single one can also be 1, 2, 1, 2, and I don't know, a couple of 1, 2s, but the highest volume is in here, which is your wave 3. Now in this scenario, what is different compared to the previous one I've shown, where we just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is now you expect a couple of 4, 5s. So you have a ranging start, couple of 1, 2s, and then you have a ranging end with the highest amount of volume in the middle, which is common for a impulse, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 has the highest amount of volume. Your wave 1, 2s tend to be a range. 3 is a vertical move, and then you range again in the 4, 5s. So with this being a potential 4, this might turn into a 5 if we at least take the high once more without touching the 618. Touching the 618, we're probably going to be looking for the lows. So this is currently an alternative I have on my chart. If we take the high before touching the 618 that I've just shown, becomes more likely. It's just that the beginning isn't that nice for a multi 1-2. It counts much better actually as a diagonal instead of a multi 1-2. So therefore, maybe preferably, we actually stick to the probabilities mentioned earlier and look for a little bit of a drop. It's also the weekend, so, you know, weekend tends to be a ranging structure. Now, we spoke about the most bullish scenario already, where the low is in. So that being said, let's move to the diagonal, which is at the moment your bearish scenario, where we then have an A, B, C, right? 5-wave structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's up, Mark? Welcome. Where wave C is not allowed to be longer than twice the length of A plus B, fib time taken, from the start of A to the end of B. Double click here. And it just significantly lowers probabilities for a wave C. And the 2 fib time is sitting on the 29th of May, where we want to have zigzags in wave C. It's an ending diagonal, ending wave C, which means all of the waves have to be a 3-wave structure. So we have a wave 1, 2, 3. We need a 4, A, B, C, and then a 5. Currently, we are hovering just above the golden pocket, still a common target for wave 4, but moving towards the 786, or actually touching the 786. The 786 is an uncommon target for a wave 4 in a diagonal, but it is a target nonetheless, right? Your invalidation is simply taking the high. So that makes life quite simple, right? So in this wave 4, we need to count an ABC, right? It needs to be a 3-wave structure to the upside. And the more highs Bitcoin's going to make, the more difficult it becomes to actually count a 3-wave structure here. So we have the same diagonal in a wave A, we have a wave B, and then we need a wave C towards the upside, where you have your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would have been very nice to end your wave C here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, end wave C, start the weekend, grinding to the downside, maybe a couple of 1, 2s over here, and then continue to the downside the next week. What does Bitcoin do, right? As mentioned in the morning video, we don't really see any weakness in the morning update. We now took the high, we had the bullish CVTs, these have now played out as well. It just lowers the probabilities because this is your wave 2. This is a nice wave 4 matching this wave 2, but then another 4, right? Maybe another. It doesn't really add up for the ABC, so that makes it higher probability for impulsive structures. We are still in the common target area for your wave C, the 1 to the 1.618, trend-based fib extension from the low to the high to the low, as you can see, nicely respected. We might actually gun for the 618 that I just mentioned. However, probabilities are then higher. This is a corrective high. Any move to the downside has a higher probability of being a C or Y at the moment due to the three-wave nature of this move up. So it might be A, B, and then get a wave C to the downside, hit the daily naked point of control and wait. That would be a nice opportunity if we get it. But first we need to hit this 618. I want to check again where it is. 63.5k. Interesting, no? And that is pretty much the analysis. So at the moment, the bullish scenarios have a higher probability compared to any very bearish structures where this is a 1-2, 1-2, another 1-2, doesn't really add up anymore. So because of this move to the upside, the bullish scenarios have a higher probability. At the moment, your most bearish one is a diagonal, but it has lower probabilities because counting this as an ABC is not as nice as counting it as an impulse when we follow the Elliott Wave rules, right? So an impulse works a little bit better here. Preferably, therefore, we are looking at the two WXYs, either waiting for X to finish, A, B, C, C ending above A, then go down in a wave Y, and your alternative is the most bullish one, Y is finished, and this is a wave 1, 2, and we look for a wave 3. Just to repeat, if this impulse starts to get bigger retracements without taking the high over here, probabilities go up. This is a wave 1 and we go for a wave 2 because a running flat ABC in X is very rare because a running flat is very rare and therefore never preferred unless all of the other stuff fails. So basically for the flat, we need to move above A. If we finish an impulse not taking A, probability is higher, it's a wave 1. So, and there you go. That's the analysis. Very short and sweet because my friends are probably around the corner. Tim, where are you now? Tim, talk to me. I need to know. He's probably already around the corner though. Oh, I have no idea when I started the analysis. Doesn't really matter because the moment we were live, I immediately jumped into the analysis anyway. And I also have to go very soon because of my my friend being here. By the way, we are about, I think we touched the 618. Yep, so there you go, that's your alarm. So that increases probabilities for A, B, maybe that's up, wave C to the downside. Higher probability, this is a corrective high because most of the volume in this recent move is in the top and it counts very much as a three-wave structure. Therefore, any impulsive structure to the downside has a higher probability of being a wave C or a wave Y, increasing the probabilities to find support and move to the upside later to take this high once again. Would be nice to have that typical weekend range. With regards to support resistance, we actually hit the resistance here on the chart, right? The white box with the monthly naked point of control. Not respected too nicely, gotta say. And also we have a double top. I mean, makes it even more likely to take the high sooner or later. There we go. I haven't used the double top line for a very long time. So that's quite interesting. To the downside, we have the naked point of control. Depends on your plan. Exactly, Tim. Tim, where are you now? On the highway, or are you driving in Gouda already? Because I need to close the stream, of course, if you're close. First area of support, if we do fall, 61.7. And let me have a look here. Turn everything on. Daily at 58.2k. Thanks, Mark. Let's see. I prefer to do this or this. Let's see that. Standard. Alt session begins at what time? Between 1 and 2 p.m. tomorrow. 236 would be a very shallow retracement though. So even if this turns out to be a flat ABC and we go up from here, probabilities are higher. This is a 4. So you have another 5 and then come back down later. Because the common target for a wave 2, if a wave 1 is finished, is the 05 to the 786, or at least the 382. So, and then below the daily naked point of control, right, the new Gouden. Okay, cool. Thanks, Carol. Value area high 59.7. I think that's in confluence with the current point of control. Close. It's not bad. But yeah, we did hit the 0.618 over here, which is not what you want to see if you want to count an impulse to the upside. So it increases probabilities to move to the downside during the weekend. There's always the opportunity for a ending diagonal structure where all of the waves are zigzags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but way too early to call diagonals because we don't even have wave 2 finished. So that's why the probabilities are higher that now that the 618 is touched, you gun for the lows. And if you do move up, we have to think about diagonals, but usually I only start thinking about diagonals once your wave 4 is in, which clearly we don't yet have. So yeah, I'll leave my chart open like this so everyone can see it for the ones that have my chart open here. And that's pretty much it. So Discord is for free, my friend. You can just join Discord, link in the description. It's just accessible if your profile is older than 3 days, else you get auto banned and I will unban you. I check the list sometimes. Guys, for the ones that send me an email, I will get to your email shortly because my friends are coming over, so it will probably be tomorrow morning. I say shortly, but what I mean is like soon, because we're gonna have a barbecue, sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. And either late tonight, but that's unlikely. I think it's more likely to do it tomorrow morning. Beer is cold, man. Beer is cold, yeah. So probably gonna be tomorrow morning. I gotta go. Tim Boerboom, the guy in the chat here, and other friends that are traveling in the same car are almost here as they're already driving in town. So I gotta move. But the analysis was short and sweet. We covered Elliott Waves, of course. We want to see his face. Wait. Okay, wait, Tim. Okay, chat, wait. Tim is always here. Tim, are you shy or are you not shy? Because else I'm going to keep the stream on till you're here and you can talk to chat and show yourself for the first time. When Luke was here last time, so another friend of mine, he will come this afternoon as well. He was here. He was in the room. He was too shy. Discord link not working. Is your account very new, Billy Ben? Is your account younger than 3 days? Then we have a protection against scammers, so I have to unban you. So the link works. It's just that probably your account is younger than 3 days. I think best thing is me leaving and opening the door for the lads and the lasses. No? Tim is also not answering. So you created it in 2022. Interesting though. I'm gonna check the ban list, Billy Ben. So your name might be in there for whatever reason. The link definitely works as people join every day. So you know it's over here. So people join. Oh, we actually got a couple of new ones again. 1 minute ago. Right. So yeah, definitely works. But I might have to unban you in the list. Server settings, bans, and then to. These are always the young account rules. You know, and this is just all bullshit. So yeah, let me know. Would be nice, of course, if everyone can join. So what are you cooking? Meat and salad. Bullish or bearish? What are the high probability currently to drop on the lowest time frame, but on the 4-hour upside? So okay, 2 minutes. Tim, wil je hoi zeggen of niet? Anders sluit ik hem af. My face is showing pictures, they should know. Okay, I guess that's a no, because then I'm going to close the stream and welcome everyone that's in that car. So no, I'm actually not sure what kind of meat they have. So yeah, cheers. Okay, everyone, that is that. Short analysis, short live stream, but still a live stream. We hit the 618. Probabilities on the weekly are upside, on the 4-hour are bullish as well, right? The WXYs have a higher probability than the diagonal because of the local structure to the upside on the 1 hour, and on the 15-minute probabilities are higher to move to the downside as the 618 is hit. So those are the probabilities. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Probably tonight no update because my friends are over, so I don't think I'm going to make a video while they are here. That's incredibly unlikely unless they leave early, but that's usually not the case. And one friend is actually sleeping over. So the next update is probably going to be tomorrow morning. And yeah, I'd like to thank you for hanging out. And I'm going to see you very soon once again, because tomorrow is the altcoin live stream. Be there, starting at about 1 to 2 Central East European time. Central European time, not East European time. Central European time. So see you there.